Hi, I would put a title, but it's not letting me. So, let's get started, shall we? Hi everyone, my name is Michael Ciccone. This is Sip Bar, Shelter in Place Bar. Diane, thank you so much for joining. It is now complete. Let's move forward. My name, Sip Bar, Shelter in Place Bar, your place on the internet to come and make cocktails for the next 3 shows. Friday, Monday, Wednesday. The theme will be making your Thanksgiving, or whatever you choose to celebrate, or however you choose to celebrate. It's a holiday weekend, whether or not you celebrate Thanksgiving. As painless and easy as possible with really good cocktails in hand. So, to that end, I want to break down some simple ones and show them how it's done, and then you can prep from now until then and be ready to go. So, when you are getting ready to make cocktails, let's say you're making cocktails and you're batching them out, and you're going to make a lot of cocktails, and then you're going to spread them around to all of your friends wherever you may be. You know, I know that I can get from my mother-in-law's house to north of here, north of there, Mill Valley. I can do all that in like one day. That could be like a Wednesday thing that we do, where we make a big batch of cocktails and we deliver them to friends. It seems like a nice thing to do. And so, to that end, you need to juice ahead of time. Don't juice day of. The idea of fresh juice is kind of, it's a myth. They've done studies where the best tasting sours are actually using, thank you Tom, gobble gobble, it is tea day theme. The best sours were with day-old lime juice. So if you juice ahead of time, let's see, juice on Monday, mix on Tuesday, deliver Tuesday night or deliver Wednesday morning, airtight container, everyone keeps it refrigerated, you should be able to make the second cocktail and batch it out. So it's a lot of fun. You can buy limes at Costco, they're not that expensive. You can buy at my local grocery store a case of limes, but you definitely need a large juicer to go to town. So that's batching out. Think big, right? Pick a cocktail that you like, and then what you want to do is you want to feature that cocktail. Don't think to do several. Do a cocktail. I'm suggesting, I'm gonna push bourbon cocktails a bunch, but there'll be some other things. But pick a cocktail. Bourbon cocktail goes great with turkey, fixings, the whole 9 yards, and you can drink it throughout the day. That's my whole goal. The first cocktail we're gonna do is a built cocktail. This is one where you could make a kit if you wanted to kind of share the Thanksgiving warmth of your heart. Make a kit, and you can just, people open up, there's a box, and then in the box you're gonna have ginger beer, Fever Tree. In the box you're gonna have, what's shocking, Diane? Tell me, I missed the reference. You could have a glass, but I think they'll have glasses. You're gonna have bourbon, right? You're gonna have limes. If you wanna give them a holiday gift, give them a good juicer. This one's fantastic. And then, that's it. Maybe a little placard, they'll have some instructions. I'll try and write some really good instructions out here in the comments. I've been a little bit lax, I've been kind of busy. It's kind of like an end of year thing. Oh, Diane, lime juice day before? Absolutely, totally fine. Lime juice is hearty, just like the lime itself, much heartier than lemon. So, I'll try and get the comments out for the next 3 lessons really clearly, so you can, you know what to do. You'll be well equipped. So let's get started. This is a built cocktail, so that's gonna make it even easier. We have a tall glass, we have Miss Ray right there on top, and we're gonna do 2 ounces of bourbon. It's built, so it's super easy. This is one that, let's say you're meeting outside for a little get together over the holiday weekend, and you set up a little station. Always at one end of the station, or both ends, put some hand sanitizer. So as you come to the station, you can hand sanitize, work with the tools and what everyone has, and as you leave, you can hand sanitize again and go out about your merry way. But you're gonna have ginger beer, you're gonna have ice, you're gonna have limes already cut in half, juicer, bourbon, a jigger to measure, or a quarter cup measure, same diff, 2 ounces, 2 ounces. Then, ginger beer. Little instructions. If you, like me, actually have a laminator, you can laminate the instructions so they won't get wet. And you can have a station for the cocktails such that, and we're gonna do 4 ounces of ginger beer, a station so that you can just show people how to make a drink. One drink, show them where it's at. And they can take care of themselves. And you can enjoy everyone's company. And these are called splits. And I love them very much because they have quality inside and because they're about 2 cocktails. And then once you're done with that, you're done. There's not going to be a liter of tonic water floating around that's getting slowly flat. So the next time you eat it, it's not there. This is the natural light show, by the way. It's almost the golden hour, kind of nice. So then you take your lime, squeeze it in, and I'm going to go easy this time. I'm not going to measure it and be all persnickety. Just squeeze the juice of half the lime in. And this is your Moscow Mule. Add the ice last because that's going to mix it all completely together. And you've got a super simple, super flavorful, easy, long drinking, tasty, fritzy, spitzy cocktail. Tickles the back of the throat. It's a little spicy. Bourbon ties it all together. Yum. Kentucky Mule. Put the Moscow Mule to bed. Make the Mule ginger beer and a base spirit and some fresh lime juice. Make it with anything but vodka, please. I might be preaching to the choir, but I'll preach nonetheless. We all need our souls saved. So that's the kit. Send that a kit, right? You can do like a 4-pack of the Fever Tree, and so that's going to be, and then 4 limes because you have 2 cocktails per Fever Tree. So 4 limes is going to be 8 cocktails combined, and enough bourbon to deal with that. So we've got, oh, Jennifer Brilliant, how are you doing? If you have pre-squeezed, so for the Kentucky Mule, if you have pre-squeezed lime juice, it's a 1/2 ounce. So it's gonna be 2 ounces of bourbon, 4 ounces of ginger beer, 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, or the juice of half a lime, and then ice, and you're good to go. Fantastic, this is so much fun. Thanks for showing up early, everybody. I'm glad I'm here for you and you for me. Let's go. And so that means I need to make another cocktail. So we have the kit, which is with the ginger beer and the limes and the bourbon. In the bourbon, you can give a nicer bottle of bourbon. Let the bottle of bourbon, let how much you pay for the bourbon be indicative of your esteem for that person. Because the holidays aren't the holidays without just a little bit of pettiness. Anyway, second cocktail is the one you can batch out. This is the Golden Nugget. And it's a very simple cocktail. It's a whiskey sour. But instead of simple syrup, we're throwing in honey. We are not doing an egg white. Never batch out an egg white cocktail. No good, no good, no good. So I've got my glass on hand. We're gonna do this on the rocks because you have that same kit in your backyard. We're gonna be physically distanced. And you're gonna do a punch bowl. So you're gonna batch out your cocktail. You're gonna do a full quart, which is a liter, let's say a liter of bourbon, and then you'll do a pint of fresh squeezed lime juice or lemon juice, and a pint of honey simple syrup, of course, 2 parts honey, 1 part hot water. Stir to combine, 1 pint. That's the cocktail. Then dilute that 20% with just water. Whatever the total volume of that is, which is gonna be 2 quarts, 20% of the 2 quarts, which is about, don't make me do math. I'll do math, 2 times 20%. No, I won't do math. So 20% pure water, that's the dilution, that's the shaking. And then 3 days before the event, you're gonna make a big bowl, ice bowl, like an ice, maybe some edible flowers, in the freezer and freeze it 3 days before. Put that in a punch bowl, pour your chilled, diluted Golden Nugget on top, ladle, cups, sanitizer, instructions, enjoyment, you, the party, made it happen. We're doing 1 though, we're just doing 1. We're not batching out, we're not making it a punch, we're just making 1, which is gonna be 2 ounces of the base spirit, which is bourbon from Costco. And everyone all together now, we're making a sour, so we just go 2, 1, 1. That's it, so easy to measure. We don't need to worry about fractions, because as we have already established, fractions and decimals, when I'm teaching or leading in class or on a show, just we're not friends. So, and then we need 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice or lemon juice, interchangeable. Do not get hung up. I finally codified it. I've been doing these events, and so I'm teaching people how to make cocktails. And I finally figured out 2 of the most important things for me in terms of making cocktails, and that is, hey Seymour, hey Stuart, Miss Piedmont Grocery, next time say hi please. I'd love to meet you. So, I was doing a sales call at a grocery store and Stuart saw me. So, what was I talking about? Oh, the 2 most important things: measure your cocktails, even if you're making a highball. Measure 2-1, 1 part base spirit, 2 parts of the non-alcoholic mix. And when you're making this, obviously 2-1-1, 2 ounces, 1 ounce, and then honey simple syrup, fresh made, and you measure. The second most important thing is the freshness of your ingredients, which is to say, lime juice from a lime. And I know, Diane, fresh should mean done immediately, but fresh squeezed and then put in the, hey Sabrina, God, I haven't seen you in forever. Thank you. 13 ounces of water, 2 quarts, so 1 liter of bourbon, 1 pint. Do you see I'm going metric, imperial? That's fancy. So 1 liter, 1 pint, 20% of that is gonna be 13 ounces. Thank you, Tom. I figured for all that measuring and cutting you're doing, you've got the analytical mind I need right now. So 2-1-1, that's the cocktail. Honey simple syrup, you can make a larger batch like this, screw on that cap for the mason jar, keep it in the fridge, lasts for, I'm gonna go at least a month. So you can make this cocktail throughout the holidays. And, great to see you too, Sabrina. And now we're gonna shake and strain. I got my glass right here. My beautiful ice cubes. Another wonderful holiday gift is ice cube trays for making awesome ice cubes. Cover, shake. I do not have my strainer, so I'm going to do the flip technique. Smush it down, strain it out. Ice cold cocktail. Obviously ice cold ice. Ice cold ice is kind of like saying hot lava. Think about it. Not going to talk to each other. Simple, tasty, something more than just a whiskey sour. Something more than just a whiskey soda. Something more than a 7 and 7. It's a gold nugget. Oh, Tom, stop the presses. Such a celebration of honey. Wow. Such a winner, so much fun. Really, if your friends aren't big cocktail explorers, this will blow their mind. It's just something new and exciting and liquid and fun in a different form. Delicious. This one is a tasty, good sipper. Have it all day long. Think of these for Thanksgiving. Tom used a calculator to come up with that calculation. Love it. The sound of a cocktail being shaken is a beautiful thing. And Stuart, when you're aware of that, and when we go out to different bars in the after time, listen, because that is the sound of their ice. That's the sound of the bar's program, right there. The more the big chunks of ice, quality, slushy, bad. Everything. Go into a bar with all of your senses working on overdrive, so you can figure out if you want to make a cocktail. Order a cocktail. So, if you don't want to make a cocktail at all, and you're in the Bay Area, please pick up a hibiscus gimlet, a chamomile old fashioned, or maple whiskey sour in a bottle, ready to go. Pour it over ice or serve it chilled. Voila. Look for them in your liquor stores. If you can't find them, let me know where your liquor stores is, and I will try to get them in there for you. Reach out, DM me. I need to know these things. Yes, Tom, honey, simple syrup is 2 parts honey, 1 part hot water, stir to combine. Same thing with maple and molasses. And once you've done that, then it equals, crap, I gotta go. Then it equals simple syrup. I literally have to go. I have an event. So thank you for showing up early for me. It was a lot of fun. But also, thank you for listening and thinking about de-stressing yourself over the holidays. Holidays should not be about stress. It should be about enjoying yourself and enjoying your family and your friends and good food and good drink. Let's do that together. Take care of yourself take care of your pod, take care of everyone else. 6 feet physical distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask, fight racism. I'm still stuck on education. Obviously we gotta deal with Georgia, but education, quality of education for everyone, increase a lot. And then we'll deal with higher education, big issues, but think about them, try and find solutions. Also just think about how you've benefited or haven't benefited from the systemic racism that we have in our society today. On that heavy note, I gotta go do another event. You are all the best. I can't wait to see you. I'm gonna do this, forgive me. Oh, I got it, yeah, there we go.